What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. Today we're going to be talking your free 97 overall player from the Rivalz completion. Now, we were told several times that Rivalz was done. I guess they were like, you know what, we got to finish it up. We told these guys that it would be part of the year, so they gave us another opportunity to go ahead and do it. I spoke to you guys briefly about it in a previous video. If you had the time, I said go ahead, grab it, do what you have to do. If you don't, no big deal. All right? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you guys got things going on, I understand it. I just got to give you the information. If you want to get it done, it is something free. You go ahead and grab it. So I'm going to show you guys what happened. Pretty much you would have to have done all the Rivalz. That means Rivalz 1, Rivalz 2, and the Rivalz finales. I don't know why they added the Z there, but let's not worry about all that. Either way, it's 5 games left that you have to complete. I don't believe you have to do it on 3 stars. Oh, you do have to do 5 stars. Okay, yeah, it shows it right there. 5 stars for the Rivalz completion token. So you have to do it everything on 5 stars. It's not like the other challenges where you can get any amount of stars. It looks like you have to get 5. So I'm glad that I came here to look at that because I usually go crazy and always want 5 stars regardless. I did get some questions about the one with forcing a fumble. Pretty much what you're going to have to do is set your coaching adjustments to aggressive and then just pray. That's all you can really do because the game is not designed for any fumbles unless it's on arcade mode. So because it's competitive, you may have an issue. But I got it done on the first try by sacking the quarterback. You know, you just blitz everybody and they drop back to pass. You get lucky, you get a fumble. But it is very, very rare that it happens. So I would just consider going with coaching adjustments, going aggressive with the tackling, and trying to get a fumble that way. Or just sending everybody, and when they go to throw the ball, you know, you'll end up with a fumble from the quarterback, because usually the quarterback fumbles in most cases. So all the other previous Rivalz, you guys should have already been completed. This is from way back at the beginning of the year. This is also very old. I finished this yesterday in about an hour. I showed you guys yesterday, I had like maybe 55 out of the 280 done, blasted it out in about an hour because all of it is very easy because it's so early in the year of the game, and it was pretty much all arcade mode. All right, so once you do all those things, including what they just dropped, you're gonna go over to the sets, and then we're gonna check out to see what what they're giving us, what the options are. I'm gonna go ahead and share that with you guys now, and then we're gonna figure everything out. So when you come over here, everything that you need, as long as you complete everything that's there, you should be all set. Right? Just complete all of the Rivalz 1, 2, and the final, and you'll get everything that I'm adding in right here. All right, so now it's completed. Rivalz completion reward is right there. It is a nat 97 overall. Okay, so it is what it is. You know, can you use it in certain sets right now? I don't think there's a lot of options right now, but maybe it's something that you can use for your squad. So let's check it out. All right, Mark Clayton, no thank you. What's this one? Okay, this is definitely garbage. Okay, a nat, is it garbage? You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, is he usable? Who knows, dude? What's this? Justin, oh my God, dude. Like, these are not bad pulls, though. They're really not. Like, bro, to be honest, dude, I don't know. They're not bad. That's bad. That one's bad. Everything else, you could probably do something else with. None of these players really mean anything. Like I said, if EA wanted to get really grisly, they could have made it auctionable. Because at this point, because it's a nat, you're not really getting much value out of it, but if you had a card that one of these, you know, could replace, that's where it would make sense. So this is the Rivalz reward for me. That does not mean that yours is going to be exactly the same. You have many different options. For me right now, EA just gave me a huge L. Like, this is all L status. I can't do nothing with this. I could pretty much pick any one of them at random and just go from there. But one of the best things to do, just so you guys know, is to just leave everything in the pack, right? Just leave it there and just be done with it, because if it does turn out that you need a 97, for whatever reason, you can always remember that that's there. Now look, EA Sports did not update this set for the final tier. I don't know why they didn't. Usually they update it. I don't know what they're doing, because are they going to add it by itself as like a random update? Because I believe that they left this the same as it was prior to this series. So I don't know what that is. Another thing that you guys can take a look at, though, when you look at certain sets that are available, you can go and double check, like especially in a team affinity, like with the team diamonds. I don't know if Arian Foster was, what was Arian Foster? Arian Foster, he went to the Dolphins after he was with the Texans, right? I think he's with the Texans first. I don't know who was the guy that came in for them. Okay, but this is the legend Arian Foster. So I don't know, would the other one count? Because you know what I'm saying? I kind of figure like if that Redux would do something in a, in whatever, maybe we can use it later. Maybe they might have, a golden ticket probably, set or whatever that we could use, because those are all 97s. But it's very unfortunate that they've done it this way, because it doesn't really make any sense that we can't do anything with it at this time, and this is the final MUT level. So it seems kind of ridiculous. I don't know if you guys want to send out some messages or go on Reddit and just go crazy on EA like, yo, why would you not update the exchange? But I don't think there's much else you can do about it. Now, for those of you guys that are still building your team, it's a completely different story, because you could probably use one of those cards that you pull from this and do something with it. For me at this time, I don't really think I can. So let's take a look at, I don't know what really went into these other sets, but I know some of these cards may have, no, because see, these are 96s, so it's a 97. It's nothing we can really do right now. The most recent one is the Team Affinity, and you can't really do nothing with that either. So like I said, I don't know what the purpose of that was, other than the fact that you might be able to get lucky, get rid of a card that you already have that's a 97, sell it, put the nat in, and then go from there. Those are the only other options that you have. But again, I understand that it may be frustrating that some of you guys that are watching the video right now probably pull garbage as well, like 97s that you didn't want, like a DJ Reader. But don't worry about it too much, because at some point, why are they showing this again? I don't know why they... Dude, what? Why did this pop up again? Like, we didn't just do it. We already saw this garbage. Like, if you guys would give me something different, I could see. Why did it just pop up again? Like, dude, I don't care about that, bro. Like, we already seen it. The stream already, well, not the stream, my viewers already seen it, EA. No need to let it pop up anymore. But anyway, regardless of what's going on, that's something that I would urge you guys to take advantage of. As far as the Team Diamonds, I already put out the video explaining to you guys how we went ahead and got that George Kittle for free, pretty much, by utilizing the cards that we already have on the roster. I will tell you this, right? I am not going to upgrade this guy over here, GmiasWorld, anymore. I don't need him upgraded. He's not a good card, so it doesn't really matter typically. So I'm going to go ahead and leave him the way that he is. The Charles Haley, which is the Team Diamond that you get back as a nat, you're going to want to go ahead and add that right back in. You're going to definitely go ahead and add that right back in and make sure everything is set with that. Remember, I did it specific for my team, all right? That is for my team specifically. If you don't have a 9er theme team, you can get your team master free as long as you've been grinding the theme team and you got all the players already. It's a no-brainer. You will get a card that has decent value, and you can figure, you know what, is he good, is he not good? It doesn't really matter. Let me go ahead and point something else out. George Kittle may have to end up getting deep in. It may be something that's necessary. I just want to go ahead and make sure you guys understand what I'm saying with that. So, because that's the situation, right now we have mid-in on him, right? And the mid-in is like, you know what I'm saying, bro? Yo, you garbage, but am I really going to keep that ability on Derrick Henry? Am I really going to keep that ability? Because I can just take that off of that idiot and then probably even go with Conductor in certain cases. And then take whatever Randy Moss has on him off also. Because Randy Moss is low-key garbage and he's cramping my style. Listen, this is a major thing though that I really want to point out. A lot of what goes on with the game, it just depends on your scheme. Because I'm throwing streaks and I'm throwing crossers constantly, it might, you know what I'm saying? Like, it might have to work out that way. I got to go ahead and take a look. I got to definitely take a look at it and see how I want to work it. But I saw some of you guys asking about that from the last video. Like, you didn't tell us about the abilities. What are you working on? I ended up putting mid-in on him now. With Brawler and Sprinter, when I showed you guys the vid, Kittle wasn't actively playing for me. So the video previously showed that I had Brawler on him. You have to give him Sprinter to get that 99 Excel and the 98 speed. He's 247 pounds. The dude can air truck. He does all that weird stuff. He has the route running. What is his deep route run? Let's see, 88. Okay, so that sucks. That definitely. See, that's what makes Uncle Vern just a dog. Because this guy is typically like a backup, though. He's really like a backup. I'm going to be completely honest. He's really just a backup. He's nothing more, nothing less. We're going to have to figure out a few things, in that regard. But that's something that I want you guys to take a look at. If you run doubles like I do, you're going to need 2 tight ends. Some of you guys are like, yo, put him at wide receiver. Yo, go crazy. I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know if it makes much sense. Because when Vern gets tired, I don't want to put in a bum like Jermichael Finley. And Jermichael Finley just doesn't have the speed at this time. Now, once they give us a tight end, maybe a golden ticket that's super fast, we can play that game. But for now, we can't. Now, getting back to Derrick Henry. See, Derrick Henry is very interesting. I don't know if he necessarily needs Bruiser. I have to be totally honest with you with that. You know, how much is that card though? Oh, power up. What? Why isn't that showing it? Oh, just because I'm doing it from this part. I'm gonna take Bruiser off of him, bruh. Like, we're just gonna take, because like, you know what it is? It doesn't really, he does whatever he wants with Bruiser regardless. He just does whatever he wants. And also, he is at fullback, and they don't give him a secondary position, but it doesn't matter because everything is already maxed out. So that's not really a problem. He still gets all the chems from it, even though there's circles through it, because we already have it maxed out above 40. So it doesn't really correspond to that. So just to kind of show you guys that again, because some of you guys are still asking, even though I speak about it regularly, it doesn't matter that the circles and the line is through it. He still gets credit for the sprinter because it's already maxed out prior to being on this card. So I just want to show you that. Now, we got that 2 AP, right? So we have a few things that we can do. We can give Brett Favre Conductor and really go crazy. We got to take something off of Randy Moss though, but Randy Moss won't be mossing anymore. But was he anyway? You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, it's kind of weird. Yeah, it looks like we would have, if we take that 2, we could take that 2, give it to Brett Favre, give him Conductor, take the 1 from Randy Moss, give it to George Kittle, and let George Kittle be able to handle his business. That seems like the only options that we have at this point. But again, we don't need that on Derrick Henry, so I'm going to kind of leave that for you guys to kind of figure out. But I think that that's what we probably should do. Because Conductor low-key, it could cause a lot of problems for your opponent. Being able to get those 2 hot routes done, but then it's like, it seems like it's like overkill. It's like, yo, what the, you know what I'm saying? Like, what am I doing right now? Now, remember, with George Kittle, though, it could be very, very crazy. Let me go ahead and do this now. I'm going to give him deep in now. Because he's definitely going to be the backup regardless. Yeah, I know it costs 2. So, you know, you guys are like, yo, bro, what's going on? But it's definitely worth it when you get dudes that don't know what's going on and you can moss them right in the seam. It's I do it all the time. Check out my videos over at GmiasWorld Gaming right here on YouTube. My gameplay's here. I got some stuff that I'm going to give you guys later. You guys been asking for some gameplay, but George Kittle's not in it as of yet because I got him after the stream. We're going to go ahead and break those things up for you guys. But, you know, other than that, I think we're good. Now, as far as the extra 1 AP that we have, what can we do? You guys said that Inside Deadeye is a glitch. Does Brett Favre get that? I don't know. Because I don't think it works, but you guys like to say it. So, like, you keep saying it like it sounds good. Inside Deadeye. All right, let's go ahead. Let's see what he's doing. I don't think it works, but whatever. It just sounds good. We'll see how that works out. So that'll be the 15. Also, Randy Moss, we're going to give him deep in, and we're going to give Julio Jones deep in instead of deep out. Because for some reason, these guys are not reacting, and we're going to start throwing the ball into the middle of the field and see if we get some action. So we're going to go deep in, right? Let's go ahead and add that in there. We're going to go... Did I refund the other one? Okay, refund this ability. Okay, so we got deep in now. All right, so we're going to be switching from deep out to deep in on the abilities for all the players because they just seem to work a lot better. I was labbing with the deep ends and putting them on the outside and leading it in, and it looks like they were doing stuff. I don't know how long it's going to last, though. I might have to take it off right after this video because EA Sports, they tune the game every 3 hours. So we got to figure that out. But deep in, it looks like that's where we're going to go. We'll add that, and that's where our AP is currently right now at the moment. That's what we're going to be running. So let's see how that works out for us, and we'll pretty much just go from there. All right, guys, that's everything for now. He would just be a backup right now with the deep end, and he'll just go crazy. Now we have 2 tight ends that can help run our scheme, and we'll just see how it works out. If it's good, we're good. If not, we'll come back to the drawing board and get rid of dudes. It is what it is. I want to thank you guys and girls for watching. Hopefully you're having a great day. Continue to be safe. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. One love, y'all.